I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm made, Bostonian flow, I kick it in back day. Yeah, I got game, God in a fan way. We the city of the champs, every sport we play. Spit wetter than the harbor, yeah, I'm flowing like the Charles. I be speeding on this beat, call it turnpike miles. Yeah, it's Bugle signing on, John to the Hancock, and I'm always key, I'm ready to unlock.
Welcome back, everyone, to the newest edition of Once a Week. I'm Billy Janlutis, and as you can see from the title today, guys, there's an important question that we all need to answer. What are you giving your power to? And there's so many Once a Week episodes and messages that we've done over the years that dive deep into all of our personal power, all of these different aspects of us that we have. Whether it be personal power through our thoughts, power through our ideas that become reality, power through our words, and there's so many more that you can check out after this video. But the more I look at this in myself or take it to clients or audiences, the more you realize that far too often we all give our power away to areas that keep us stuck, instead of the areas that make you feel alive, and the areas that can create the massive changes in life that we're looking for, or the areas that open doors for us. The areas that when the pieces come together, you know you're in a greater place for yourself because you feel it. You feel the tides changing in your favor. It's incredible. But we need to remember that nothing has power over you other than that which you give power to. I want you to keep that in mind. Keep it in mind as we dive in because we're going to unravel this entire concept. But before we do that, guys, if you haven't subscribed to Once a Week yet on YouTube, please hit that button below so you don't miss a video that could help change the week ahead for the better. Because that's our goal here. To help you and help everyone one step at a time. One concept, one perspective shift at a time with these videos. But with this concept today, nothing has power over you other than that which you give power to. We've gone over in the past how powerful we all are. The accomplishments that we are capable of or can see throughout history is absolutely mind-blowing. But how do we take that and bring it closer to home for each of us, specifically and individually? Because if we all have goals, or we all have dreams, or even just an idea of what we individually need to grow in a certain area, that's our sign that it's meant to be ours. It's the vision before the reality. But it's on us to bring it into reality, right? Nothing moves unless we move. Nothing changes unless we change. And nothing grows unless we grow. Because there's a constant motion in life which brings all of our pieces together. But here's the question. What if we don't give our power, meaning our focus, our ideas, our thoughts, or our actions, to the areas that help the vision grow? What if we take all of this personal power that we have and direct it to the areas that just distract us? Or the areas that actually make us feel lower in life? What if we take our focus and point it towards the limitations of life rather than our capabilities in life? We'll still get a result from it, right? But the movement is in a different direction now. Rather than unlimiting ourselves with that personal power, we directed it to limitation and gave the power to do that. And it holds us down. We just gave our power away. I wanted this to be the message for the week because far too often now we get distracted. Far too often we focus on areas that keep a lid over our heads instead of opening the doors for us that are just right there. But nothing has power over you other than that which you give power to. If we decide that we want to grow in a certain area and then just take a small step to learn, like watching a video like this or even a Google search on how, whatever it is that you want to grow in, we move in the direction of that vision. Our power is then being used in a greater direction. But if all of our thoughts are focused on the struggles that we might face, the potential fears that could be there, what is the end result in that moment? Probably more of the same, right? Struggles, fears, limitations. the more you take a step into your own personal growth, your own personal development, or your own self-improvement, you unravel more of your own capabilities. You start to see that you can do a lot more than you once thought. It's incredible. But it all starts with directing that power, with directing your focus. When we don't allow a concept, an idea, a societal norm to limit our minds to a smaller focus, we realize that we can do, be, have, and accomplish anything that we set our minds to. That's us not letting anything have power over us. But it takes a certain measure of discipline to do that. And this is what life is all about. Do you have the discipline to say no to one distraction, to something that puts a limitation on you, to say no to a negative thought, and then say yes to a step in the right direction? For at least one moment, can you do that? Isn't that the difference maker in life? And if your answer is yes, then you just took your power back. You get to choose where you want to direct it next. One step at a time, one moment at a time. Stack them up. Stack them up long enough, and you've got a different lifestyle and potentially even the vision or the dream life that you've always wanted because you were disciplined enough to take a step and take your power and direct it in the right direction. That's life coming together. Focusing our personal power to greater areas. No longer giving our power away to the fears, the worries. No longer sacrificing ourselves and our time for areas that we just don't connect to anymore. But you 100% authentically allowing yourself to move in the direction that you're meant to move in, that you're meant for, and to the person you're meant to be. Nothing has power over you other than that which you give power to. So if we, one, don't give our power away to lesser areas, or two, give our power to areas that then build us up, life change happens in that very moment. Why not take our power back from all the distractions and then do that? That's something to think about. But it's a choice to make. And with that choice, the discipline grows because you see the results start to come together. One step, one moment at a time. That's on each of us individually. That's for us to think about. But what we need to do next, how do we take that power back? The entire energy right there, how do we take that back? I want you guys to grab a piece of paper after this video and write this out or even think on it further. But actually give yourself time to figure out, where does your focus go most of the time? Is it on the areas that build you up, or is it on the areas that limit you? Have you been giving your power away to lesser areas? List that out for yourself. Get clear on that. See where your focus has gone. And then have fun. Figure out, envision, imagine what happens when you give your focus, your power to greater areas. Have fun with this and allow the answers to flow in. That's you realizing what you're capable of, but also what is right around the corner after you set things in motion with one step. That's you giving yourself the time. It's something to try. That's something you can do right now to change things in a great way for yourself and to use your personal power in greater ways. But we need to run with it. That's us taking our power in this very moment, in this one step, and directing it back, not allowing certain areas to have power over us and put a lid over our head and limit us from seeing all the greater things that are in this life. Because if you sit back and you look throughout history, grab a book, go online, search it for yourself, and see what people have accomplished in their life. Yes, they might have stories that are different than yours, but one thing that is extremely similar to all of us is that we need to take the steps in life. These people that created history for themselves and left their mark on the world, for that matter, in whatever way it looks like, they did so by being disciplined enough to taking that step, to taking that power and directing into the right areas. Not giving into their phone and scrolling through Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all the other social medias for that matter. They didn't give their power away to lesser areas, but gave all their power and focus to the areas that will create the life and the vision that they see for themselves. The norm has now become watching rather than acting. Instant gratification, all these other areas, it does step in the way. Yes, it's fun in the moment, but at the same time, nothing changes the same formula. If you put the work in, you get the result back. That's all I give to you guys today. Take this entire message, Realize how powerful you are in your focus points, your thoughts, your ideas, your words. These are all personal power that we have, but we overlook how powerful we actually are. If you take all this incredible skill and talent that we have just in those areas and you start to direct it, you take your power back and you give it to these greater levels of life that you're trying to reach to, you work your way up the ladder much quicker than you ever imagined. So I give that to you today. Grab that piece of paper, grab that pen, start to write it out, or just focus on these areas and when this video ends and think on, what have I been giving my power and my focus to? Okay, mark it off the list. Be truthful with yourself. Take responsibility for that. And you let that go. And you write down where your focus and your power goes from this moment onward. And you have fun with that. You bring the joy back into life with that. And you move forward from that point onward. Take that, run with it. But guys, I thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you have questions on this, please comment below. Find me on social media. Ask. Take your power and direct it in that area and watch as the result comes, because I'm going to be right there for you. But guys, please like this video on YouTube. Hit that thumbs up button. Share this message to someone. If you felt that there was some energy in this video, some power in this video where someone could take it and run with it, and that person popped in your head, that is your clear-cut sign that this person needs it. Take it, run with it, share it to them to help someone else out. That's our goal here. And please subscribe if you haven't yet. Once a Week is coming at you every single Sunday with a new message to help you start the week in the right area and move forward with an incredible power and energy and a perspective shift to make sure you're taking these steps forward. Subscribe for more. And guys, if you or anyone is in need of a life coach, someone to help you in these areas, to take you through the entire process of this perspective shift and make sure every single week you are taking your power and directing in the right areas so you can get the results, guys, go to BillyGLifeCoaching.com and set up a free strategy session with me, and I'm going to be right there for you. I want to help you achieve these results. That's what we're here to do, is to help each other. Let's make it happen. And last but not least, guys, in the description of this video on YouTube and all of our social medias, you have a link to our Mindset Mastery course to help you unlimit yourself, to take that lid off your head and see all the incredible strengths, talents, and gifts that we have individually. To tap into that personal power. We will teach you and guide you through how powerful your mind is to create the life that you've been dreaming about. I'm telling you guys, click that link, go learn more, and enroll, because I'm going to see you in there. I'm going to guide you every step of the way. Go check it out, guys. Again, I thank you so much for tuning in this video. Until next week, think about it, guys. Have a good one.
You know I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm made, Bostonian flow, I kick it back there. Yeah, I got game, God and a fan.